Hello, welcome everyone in our channel Banking Preparation. This video is related with NRB IT Guidelines 2068. Under this, we will see the IT governance, and this video is very much important for all the banking examinations, and this is the part second. If you are new in our channel and if you haven't watched the previous part of NRB IT Guidelines, the link is given in the description box below. So now let's start the video. NRB IT Guidelines 2068 Executive Summary. Before starting the NRB IT Guidelines, let's know about the Executive Summary, because Executive Summary provides the brief introductions and brief summary about the NRB IT Guidelines, from which we can understand how the NRB IT Guidelines emerged and the importance of NRB IT Guidelines towards the banking sector in Nepal. So now let's start the Executive Summary. The use of information technology by financial sector has changed the way they do their business, and it has become a part of the business rather than the supporting factor of business, and has created challenges of managing and governing it. Likewise, issues of tackling with changing in technology, migrating system from one to another, maintain adequate internal control system, limiting access to system and data from unauthorized access, securing electronic transaction, meeting legal requirements, managing outsourcing services, and managing other IT-related risks have been emerged in banking sector. New delivery channels such as ATM, internet banking, mobile banking have increased the risk of financial loss and electronic frauds along with the other banking risk. Technology risk is not only concerned with the operational risk of the bank, other banking risks like credit risk, reputational risk, compliance risks, market risks, strategic risks are also increased due to the information technology. Moreover, emerging concepts such as virtualization, data center and disaster recovery site hosting, security outsourcing, etc. have also increased the challenges of dealing with these issues. So we can see that the use of the IT also create some major issues and challenges in banking sector or financial sector. So the concept of NRB IT guidelines emerged. At the same time, technology has also given new avenue for cyber fraud, and the modus operandi of fraud from both internal staff and external parties have been changing. Frauds related to debit and credit card, ATM, internet banking, and mobile banking are emerging in the present financial organization in the world. In this scenario, Nepal Rashtra Bank has felt necessary to regulate and guide IT-related activities in commercial banks with the objectives of strengthening the banks for tackling with emerging cyber fraud, managing information technology prudently, and mitigating risk aroused from the implementation of information technology. So from this we can conclude that we can see that the challenges of IT and the requirement of NRB IT guidelines. So now let's see the other part. Now let's see the applicability of the guidelines. The objectives of these guidelines are to promote sound and robust technology risk management and to strengthen system security, reliability, availability, and business continuity in commercial banks of Nepal. Banks should compulsorily comply with these guidelines within 2 years from the date of issuance. The action plan for the implementation of the guidelines should be developed and provided to Bank Supervision Department, Nepal Rashtra Bank within 6 months from the issuance. The extent of compliance of these guidelines will be examined during the periodic on-site or off-site supervision from Nepal Rashtra Bank. So we can see that the applicability of the guidelines. Now let's start the first guidelines of the NRB IT. Now let's see the first guidelines, that is IT governance. IT has been adopted by most of the commercial banks to some degree, from branch automation to providing alternative delivery channels. This pervasive nature of IT has increased the challenges on governing it, since IT is very critical in supporting and enabling business goals and is strategic for business growth. Due diligence on IT governance is essential. IT governance is a continuous process where IT strategy derives the process using necessary resources. In this context, NRB expects commercial banks to follow following guidelines. Now let's see the guidelines under the IT governance. Banks should have a broad approved IT-related strategy and policy, and IT policy should be reviewed at least annually. IT strategy can be long-term and short-term, and long-term strategy should be mapped to short-term strategy periodically. There should be a detailed operational procedures and guidelines to manage all IT operations. Organizational structure for IT should be appropriate with the size, scale, and nature of business activities carried out by the bank and may differ from bank to bank. Broadly, the organization structure consists of development, technology, IT operation, and information assurance. Similarly, banks should assess the requirement of expertise to successfully complete required IT functions. A periodic IT training requirement for IT personnel according to the IT functions of the bank should be assessed. Banks should have performance monitoring and measuring system of IT functions, and it should be reported to appropriate level of management. Likewise, IT-related risks should also be considered in the risk management policy or operational risk policy of the bank, and it should cover all e-banking activities and supplier activities as well. Periodic update of risk management is very much essential. Similarly, banks are encouraged to implement international IT control frameworks such as COBIT, which stands for Control Objectives for Information and Related Technology, as applicable to their IT environment. The board should be adequately aware of the IT resources of the bank and ensure that it is sufficient to meet the business requirement. Banks should designate a senior official of the bank as an Information Security Officer (ISO), who will be responsible for enforcing information security policy of the bank. ISO will also be responsible for coordinating and communicating security-related issues within the organization or with relevant external organization. Similarly, bank needs to carry out detailed risk analysis before adopting new technology. Since it can potentially introduce new risk exposure, the new technology should be assessed as a part of product approval process, which incorporates security-related issues and regulatory requirements. The new technology should have fulfilled among other things such as security-related aspect, regulatory and legal aspect, employed industry standard controls or compensating controls, and should be tested to ensure security issues of the technology. And banks should have process in place to identify and adequately address the legal risk arising from cyber law and electronic transaction related laws and acts of Nepal. So this much for IT governance under the NRB IT guidelines. So this is the first guidelines of NRB IT guidelines, that is IT governance. This much for today's video. In next video, we will come up with the more NRB IT guidelines. Till then, watch our channel. And if you are new in our channel, please subscribe our channel. Thank you.